After all the positive feedback I got from my video of St. Lawrence Atlantic GP40 number 3805, I thought it was time to make this a series. So, this episode we are looking at GP40-2 number 3004. "3004 stands out to me for one reason. She was the last locomotive to wear St. Lawrence and Atlantic's iconic Bumblebee paint scheme. And on top of all of that, she was the first locomotive that I ever saw in fresh Genesee and Wyoming orange. Heck, if memory serves me right, she might be the first locomotive I ever saw, period. Now with all my nostalgia spewing behind us, let's take a look at what 3004 has done to get here. 3004 started life as Denver and Rio Grande number 3092. And as you can immediately tell, the locomotive looked a lot different than it does today, sporting a Nathan M3 horn, a gyrolight, and marker lights. Though there are no recordings of this specific horn, I did find recordings of a Denver and Rio Grande M3. It may come as a surprise to some of you that 3004 was actually never on the Union Pacific Railroad's roster. As was the case with most locomotives in this era, 3004 was transferred to Locomotive Leasing Partners, and that is where her story on the St. Lawrence and Atlantic begins. In the year 2000, 3004 was transferred to Locomotive Leasing Partners. This is where 3004 would get its current identity. At the turn of the century in 2000, 3004 was leased to the St. Lawrence and Atlantic Railroad. And at that time, she was painted in St. Lawrence and Atlantic's iconic black and yellow Bumblebee paint scheme. As we can see, 3004 had changed again. Some of the most obvious changes already are the RS3L mounted to the long hood just above the dynamic brake housing, the lack of marker lights, and the gyrolight. Here's a sample of 3004's RS3L from the year 2003. When the locomotive's lease to St. Lawrence and Atlantic was getting ready to expire in 2008, the railroad decided to purchase the locomotive outright. It was around the same time that the locomotive was fitted with a Nathan K3L. "3004 still wears this horn to this day. And then in 2009, officially became St. Lawrence Atlantic 3004. Fast forward to 2012, and 3004 was sent out for a rebuild by Genesee and Wyoming. Gone was the black and yellow of the Emons Corporation, and in stepped the black, orange, and yellow of Genesee and Wyoming. It's now been 10 years since 3004 returned in its Genesee and Wyoming paint, and I'd say she's doing pretty well. Due to a lack of information on 3004, this video is going to be shorter than most of them. But hopefully in the future I can acquire some more information and make a better video for you guys. But regardless, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.